Most real estate agents are grinding for leads. They're actually spending money on leads and, well, getting ghosted in the process. What if you can automate your entire pipeline to have leads come to you? And through that process, you can score the leads, knowing which ones are most likely to buy or sell, and ultimately only spending time on those that which, well, produce results. In this video, I'm going to break it down in 4 simple steps, starting from where you are now, ground zero, to where you want to be of closing a limitless, duplicatable, and repeatable pipeline of leads. Through this process, we're going to leverage the power of artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT, to help you get the job done. So let's start with phase 1. We have to capture the leads. Now, prospecting or generating leads, there's a lot of different ways to do it, from cold calling to open houses to you name it. We need to get them in at the top of the funnel. There's a lot of different ways to do this. We can do it from cold calling, expireds for sale by owners, open houses. We can do it by buying leads. Getting the leads into the funnel is the first step in the progression of the process. Now, a couple ideas to get started. I know I mentioned a couple different lead generation platforms, but let's just use one in particular just as an example. And let's say we're going to generate leads by doing a neighborhood market update, and we're going to do that via LinkedIn or even a newsletter on what buyers and or sellers need to know. Leveraging AI, we can use ChatGPT to use this exact prompt. Write a 500-word article or newsletter titled "The 5 Secrets to Buying Your Dream Home in Insert City." This prompt has now created us a blog for first home buyers specific to our city, and it offers tips, tricks, strategies, and with the promise of secrets. Now we take this article, we edit it, we proof it, we make it our own, make sure it's in alignment, make sure it's congruent with our natural style, add our personal flavor, put it onto our blog post, put it onto all of our social media. We can even cut it into smaller pieces if we want to do a scripting version of it on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, or TikTok. This is just one of probably 100 different ideas on how to generate leads and get them into the top of the funnel. But what do we do next? It's often said that the money is in the follow-up, and I don't disagree with that. That's 100% true. But if we generate 100 leads in any given week, and are we going to follow up with 100 leads and generate 100 new leads the following week? No, we only want to follow up with the high-scoring leads, the leads that are most likely to buy or sell real estate in the next 30, 60, 90 days. How do we identify these? By lead scoring by way of leveraging AI. You can use a platform like HubSpot CRM, which has a light, aka free version, where you can assign scoring to your leads. For example, if they open an email, that's 10 points. If they download a guide, that's 50 points. And what it does is it scores based on a point system on the leads that have the highest amount of points. Guess what happens? If they're opening your emails, downloading your guides, downloading it a second time, or reopening that same email, that tells us there's a high interest from that prospect, and we need to contact them today. Lead scoring is an absolute game changer. But what about the other 100 leads or 200 leads or 1,000 leads that maybe aren't scoring that high, but we're not ready to get rid of them yet? We're going to put them on an email drip campaign. Now, ChatGPT can help you create that campaign. Super simple, team. Here's a prompt. Write a 5 email drip campaign for first-time buyers in insert a particular city, focusing on trust and the home buying process. Make it in a friendly tone. Now you have 5 emails. These can be emails. You can repurpose these to social media. You can script these for Instagram Reels, TikTok, whatever the case may be. But you have 5 pieces of content. Does it need to be 5? No, it could be 50. It could be 500. Whatever you are ready, willing, and able to send out into the world via email and social media. Here's a tip, team. The more you send out, the more content you're producing, the more leads that are going to be coming in. So be prepared to follow up after doing your lead scoring. And here's the final step, step number 4. We want to analyze our data. We want to know what's working, what's not working, which emails are being opened, which ones are being ignored, which lead sources are generating the most amount of leads. We can use tools like Zoho CRM or Google Analytics. And here's a simple prompt. Once we have the data, and let's say we have a 50% open rate and a 10% click-through rate, we can take this prompt, drop it into ChatGPT and say, analyze this data. I have a 50% open rate. I have a 10% click rate. Suggest 3 ways to improve this campaign. This gives you new tactics. You can test new subject lines. GPT can help you interrupt and translate certain patterns and behaviors that is going on with your client pool. It's sometimes just little changes. One small tweak can make a huge difference in the amount of leads and ultimately the conversion of those leads. One client in particular, which was the inspiration for this video, came to me, was having difficulty generating leads. He was actually buying a boatload of leads, spending a whole bunch of money, being ghosted, and ultimately just going broke in the process because he was spending money and not getting return on investment. So we retweaked his approach. We used AI to generate the content, stayed with his regular content or lead generation activities, such as prospecting for sale by owners, doing open houses, calling expireds, but we also added some social media, some scripting. We opened that funnel wide to get a lot of leads coming in, use this 4-step approach. Fast forward 90 days, he actually ended up closing an additional 8 transactions in just 90 days. This gentleman actually happens to be in the luxury market, which 8 transactions in the luxury market, yeah, he's doing okay. And that brings me to my final point. I want you to do okay. In fact, I want you to do better than okay. My role, my goal, and my mission is to empower your business through education. I'm here to support you. Take the links down below, particularly the link as it pertains to my one-on-one coaching. If you want to implement these systems, we have the ability to work together, not where I just tell you what to do, but we also have the Made With You platform. I will sit down with you and we will build these campaigns out and we will roll them out together. This is traditional coaching where you traditionally are spoken to and then hopefully you go off and execute upon it. No, I structure my coaching sessions a lot like a lab where the computer's open, we're on Google Meet, we're sharing screens, I'm showing you how to set up, and ultimately at the end of each coaching session, you walk away with actual actionable items that you can implement into your business that day. Super powerful. I'm here for your success. So team, if you want to work with me, reach out, let's connect, get after it. Have a great day, and I hope to talk to you soon.